Hello, baseball fans. Hope everybody's doing awesome out there, staying safe. Haven't you like or subscribe? Please do so. Really appreciate your support. Best way you can help me out is by hitting like and subscribe. And hey, we give away prizes to subscribers just to say thank you for your support, so you're going to be able to get in on that. So the Toronto Blue Jays have done a lot of their signings, I suspect, tying up their loose ends, adding pieces to their bench. But my question is, are the Toronto Blue Jays really done this offseason? I certainly hope not. And why? It is a crucial year for their pivotal star, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And why? This guy needs an extension. Oh yeah. He's going to be making just over 14 million bucks, people expect, with arbitration this year. And if you average out what he's going to get over the next 3 years with the arbitration process, if it does go to that, he should get on average of 20 million bucks a year. That's right. Vladdy's about to get paid. And considering he ranked 123rd in all MLB players last year for earnings, based on his arbitration first time around, Jay's really got a bargain. And why? Look at Vladdy's numbers from last year. And some say it was actually a bit of a down year. He still had an impressive 3.9 WAR, 274 average, and 32 home runs. And on top of that, yeah, he won a Golden Glove for first base. That's right, Vladdy's got defensive skills too. Just driving that price tag up. And he's got an average so far with his couple years with the Jays of 282. So he's come up as advertised. And most analysts suspect that he could actually even get better. In fact, most people predict he's going to have a couple the MVP awards under his belt before his career is done. And in saying all that, that's why it's crucial for the Toronto Blue Jays to get this contract done. Vladdy said publicly he could love to be a Blue Jay for life. He really wants to get this extension done this offseason. And that should be great news for the Toronto Blue Jays management, as long as they're going to open up the bank and get Vladdy paid. And they got to do it. I mean, a lot of other organizations have locked up their superstars. Even the Tampa Bay Rays did it with Franco right out of the gate, Rodriguez with the Mariners, and of course the contract that will be probably comparable to Vladdy, and that's Tatis out of the Padres organization. So how much is it going to cost Toronto to get this deal done? I suspect it's going to be somewhere between 10 to 14 years. Yeah, I know that's a big varying point, but you just don't know with these types of contracts. And somewhere between 300 to 356 million bucks, maybe up to 400 million if it goes 14, 15 years. That's right. That's what it takes to sign somebody for life. And you might be thinking, 14 years? Remember, 15 years? Remember, Vladdy's only 23. He's young. So you're actually signing somebody who has years of major league experience, even though he's a young guy. The other key point for this extension that's going to work for Vladdy is an opt-out after year 5 or 6. So that way Vladdy, if he chooses to, can opt out of his contract for the Jays, make the Jays re-up, maybe pay him a greater annual value, but nonetheless allow Vladdy to do two things. Hit the free agent market again if he chooses to before the age of 30. And secondly, allow him to hit the free agent market once the Blue Jays competitive window closes. And I know that might make a lot of Blue Jays fans cringe, competitive window closing, but it's eventually going to happen, and I suspect it's going to happen around year 5 or 6 from now. We might have a down year like the Jays did when they hanged on to Donaldson, one too many years, back in, 2015 or 16? Nonetheless, 5 or 6 years, competitive open window for the Jays. So this gives Vladdy a chance to say, do I want to be a Blue Jay for life, or do I want to pivot to another team that is a little bit more competitive at the moment? Nonetheless, the Jays got to get this deal done. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be a changer for the Blue Jays organization. My worry is if they don't, then Vladdy's got 2 years left. It puts a ton of pressure on for next year. Because if they don't get the deal done this year or next year, I would suspect the deal is not going to get done at all. And that's very scary news for Jays fans. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Always appreciate to hear what you have to say. Stay safe, hit like and subscribe, and we'll ramble on soon. Take care, guys.